For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Shalom. First off, give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakadash. Give double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in both truth and sincerity, and all the men, women, and children who are listening along, who are following, a sincere Ahava Thumb. This is the brother Kratazah from the GMS Nebraska camp coming back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. This one being entitled, "What is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?" Right? And this is coming from Matthew, the 16th chapter, the 26th verse. And as you can see on your screen, uh, I know a lot of people, most people aren't wrestling fans. I happen to be, but everyone knows who this is. All right, everyone knows who The Rock is, and you may not know who this guy is. This is Cody Rhodes. He's the current champion. So something happened last night on SmackDown where The Rock came back and he had a proposal for Cody Rhodes. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play this this audio. WWE is very particular about their videos, so I'm not gonna play the whole video. Just got the screenshot, but I don't want to get copyrighted. But I'm gonna go ahead and play the audio, and we'll come back and unpack it. Lord, this is edifying. Just bear with me. I've been having a lot of trouble with my internet today.
That feels good, doesn't it? I mean, that's gotta feel amazing, right? They love you, man.
It's a bit of a long segment, just to give you a heads up right now, but I want to play the whole segment just because there's so many layers onto it.
I love you too. And you know what's crazy is, I got to tell you, and this is something that a lot of you guys don't know, probably all of you don't know, is that ever since last year, WrestleMania, we've actually become good friends. That's true, we have. So the last time we were in a ring, or last time we were on a show together, was Raw. Netflix, exactly, was the debut. I laid flowers down by your feet. As a matter of fact, I told everybody that you carried this company like an incredible champion that you are. Thank you very much, Cody Rhodes. I said it and I meant it. As a matter of fact, that night in Los Angeles, we went in the back, we drank Teremana tequila for about 2 hours, and we had a good old time. We chopped it up, we had a blast. But I wanted to call you out here for something, Cody, because it's important, and that is this. Here's the thing. You are a great champion. You are a great WWE champion. And you know that. We have texted over the months. As a matter of fact, we become good friends. As a matter of fact, our moms have become good friends. Show the picture of our moms. Mama Rhodes and Mama Rock. That was after last year's WrestleMania. So it's been a pleasure becoming your friend. But I called you out here. I wanted to see you face to face, eye to eye, because I wanted you to know a few things. Number one is this: you've been a great champion. But Cody, I need you to understand something. Is that yes, The Rock, the final boss, is on the board of TKO, and TKO owns WWE. The Rock is a director of the board of TKO. As a matter of fact, don't boo that. The Rock's good friend and consigliere, who you know, Ari Emanuel, who owns everything. As a matter of fact, I joked with him. I said, Ari, can you believe that you own the WWE? He was like, listen, I don't own WWE. Rock, you own WWE. I was like, listen, I don't know if I own WWE, but I do know that I am the most powerful. Cody, you are a great champion. But my friend, I want you to be something that is more than a great champion. I want you to be something that's more than our champion. I want you to be my champion.
I certainly didn't expect you and I to become friends, or the moms to become friends, or the Terramana. I certainly didn't have that on my bingo card, but your champion. I think you above all people know I'm their champion.
Baba Rashad, y'all just bear with me, okay? Y'all just bear with me because it's about to get juicy, okay? And it's all gonna make sense. It's Baba Rashad, y'all bear with me. Trust me.
Yes, yes, you are their champion, proudly their champion. Of course you are. The Rock is the people's champion, and I love that about you. And this is our universe. WWE is us. We were born into this business. It's in our DNA. But Cody, I'm talking about something much more, much bigger than just this. I know for a fact that your number one goal is to bring as much joy and love and happiness to everybody around the world, as many people around the world as possible. Isn't that right? Yes, because you are that guy. You're that dude, and I know it, and they know it. You communicate through social media, Instagram. How many Instagram followers do you have? You have a lot. You have millions. You have millions, yes. You have millions. The Rock has 500 million. That's not a flex. What I'm saying is The Rock is the most followed American man in the world, and I want that for you. And that's a fact. Rock is here. I want you to be here. That's what I mean by being my champion. Cody Rhodes, if you become my champion, I can open up doors and possibilities for you that you never knew existed. If you become my champion, every dream you've ever had, I can make come true. Every dream of your wife, every dream of your little baby, who I know. I invited you to the premiere of Moana 2 in Hawaii. Thank you, by the way, for making that cross $1 billion. I love you. Thank you very much. Thank you. You came to that out of support. I met your family. They were amazing. Your baby's dreams. When you and I are no longer here, we're in the clouds walking. I can make all that come true for you. I just need you to be my champion. Cody, I want you to think about something for a second. I'm a very lucky man and I got it all. Man, I know it, you have it all. We're lucky boys. We're mama's boys, we're girl dads, we're lucky boys. You shut your mouth, I'll come out there and slap the syphilis right off your face. I'm trying to have a moment. Shut your mouth. Cody, listen to me. The one thing that I have never had that I want more than anything is a brother. And that's what you can be. Last year for WrestleMania, you know this, my goal was to face my cousin Roman Reigns for the WWE title. You know it, and you know it. And when I came back, I talked to Triple H, who's my friend. I talked to Nick Khan, who's my friend. Both of them are your friends. I said, I know it's not in the plan. I know it's supposed to be Cody. Talk to Cody. We're going to have to move him aside because this is best for business. The biggest match ever, The Rock and Roman Reigns. You got to make it happen. And what did you do? You
fucked it up.
I ain't doing it. And you stood up to me. And you know what else you did in front of the world? You slapped me. And no one does that and gets away with it. But that's why you are special. And that's why you should be my champion. And that's why I will take you from here to here. I will make sure every dream you have comes true. Every desire comes true. You and generations behind you. Your dad, my dad, right now looking down, the American dream and the soul man. They were friends. You and I are friends. Cody, be my champion. And here's the thing. I don't want you to answer me tonight. I want you to think about it. I want you to go home and talk to your wife. I want you to hold that baby of yours. I'm going to go home. I'm going to talk to my wife. I'm going to hold my babies too. And then I want you to think about it. I will meet you in Toronto, Canada at Elimination Chamber on March 1st. You give me your answer then.
Here we go.
It's okay. Before I leave, and before I leave New Orleans, this has been an amazing night. This has been a hot-ass crowd. Thank you very much. Before I leave, I want you to know this. The one thing that I want more than anything in this world is that.
Look on his face right now.
This championship, my championship, their championship, this is what all of this is about. You want?
No. No. My brother, I don't want that. I want your soul.
So if you listen closely, I'm going to put it back 15 seconds. You got people chanting in the crowd, sell your soul, sell your soul. So check it out. Yeah.
I'll see you in Toronto.
That was picked up, but so let's get into it. So we started off the lesson with the Matthew 16:26. You know, for what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? We just heard The Rock ask Cody Rhodes to sell him his soul. We just heard The Rock tell him, he has 500 million followers. The Rock can open up doors for you. The Rock can take you from here to here. The any dream you ever had, The Rock can make it come true. Any dream that your daughter has or your wife has, The Rock can make it come true. But The Rock wants your soul, right? Which this is nothing new to wrestling. Most people who were wrestling fans were wrestling fans back in the late 90s, early 2000s, during what was called the Attitude Era. Stone Cold, Steve Austin, of course, The Rock, Shawn Michaels, so on and so forth. But they were doing this back then. All right, which what I'm saying this occult these occult buzzwords. Of course, we starting off with these guys. If my computer, the NWO, the New World Order, which we know what the New World Order is. It's the elites, which we know that they have an actual plan, verified through the scriptures. Matter of fact, let's since we're here, let's get it real quick. So it's like you. Come on. Right. So this is Job chapter 5 and verse 12. It says, He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Well, what is their enterprise? Their enterprise is, this NWO, the New World Order, all right, which they've rebranded as, the Great Reset. Okay. It was originally called the New World Order. And in the late 90s, you had a wrestling group called the New World Order. Why? Because art imitates life. You have these billionaires, Vince McMahon, Ted Turner, who owned these companies, and they pushed their agenda, their New World Order agenda, their actual New World Order agenda, through their wrestling companies to broadcast on TV. Right, which these people own everything. These people own, wrestling companies, and they own newspapers, and they own TV channels, and any and everything. So it only makes sense that they use their platforms to push their agenda. Now today, he just came out and said it. I want you to sell your soul. But even back then, they had a pay-per-view. Now that I think about it, call on your best from your side. WCW sold, sold out. Yeah. And notice how it said sold out, right? NWO, because the whole thing is about selling your soul. So, but like I said, these elements have always been in wrestling. So you have what's known as, just bear with me here. My computer is acting really janky right now. You have the Judgment Day, right? Which this is supposed to be the Grim Reaper, and that's supposed to be the scales of judgment, and the all seeing eye, all rise for the Judgment Day. Which we know Judgment Day is like speaking on like the final judgment. You have bear with me. these guys, which they're known as the Final Testament, you see their logo is a cross for the T and the and F for the final, so the Final Testament, but it's a cross, and their leader is this guy. His name is Carrying Cross, like someone who's carrying a cross, but and you can see how like these are like dark demonic niggas, so to speak. And then going back in the day, you had the corporation, you had the Ministry of Darkness, and there was two different groups who got together to make one group called the Corporate Ministry. So you had the Undertaker, and then you had Shane McMahon, Vince McMahon's son. You had all these guys who, for the show, got together and represented, like the ultimate evil getting together, or like the ultimate corporation, which is exactly what's going on in real life. Behind closed doors, you have all these people who own these radio stations, who own these music companies, who own these businesses, own pretty much everything. Mark Zuckerberg's and so on and so forth. All right, the DuPonts, the Gettys, the Rothschilds. You have these people who are the ultimate Satanists, but are also businessmen. And through their business, they plan to take over the world. So I say all of that to go back to today, in this lesson, or this was yesterday. So The Rock is asking Cody Rhodes to sell his soul, to just sell you your soul. Now, whether he does it or not doesn't matter. It's about the influence. All right. If you watch WWE in the early, like I said, the late 90s, early 2000s, then you know how big it was at that time. All right. Yes, and then there's a fall off. Okay, but now WWE is bigger than it's ever been right now. As dope as the late 90s, early 2000s was, the product is even doper right now. Slack you. But they also have a deal with Netflix, to the point that they're on Netflix every week with their other show on Raw every Monday. Which everybody has Netflix. If you ain't got Netflix, your friend got Netflix. It's safe to say that Netflix is in most houses in America. But guess what? This reaches most houses around the world, because it's streamed on Netflix, so people around the world are able to watch it. This is how they're able to go over to Germany and go over to Scotland, France, all around Europe, and do tours. Go to Saudi Arabia, go to Australia, go to anywhere in the first world, Japan, so on and so forth, and sell out shows, because they have a global product. So The Rock asking Cody to sell his soul on live television, like I said, whether he does it or doesn't matter, because he's posing the question to him, and now he's going to have a public decision to make on selling his soul. So let's say he does it. Now the world champion, Cody Rhodes, has just given an example that you can have anything that you want. Or basically, if the opportunity has been given unto you, that you can sell your soul, and you can have anything that you would want. So let's grab a scripture real quick. I want to grab this Matthew 4:1. It says, then Yahushua led up out of then was Yahushua led up of the spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterwards hungry. And when the tempter came to him, Satan, and he said, if thou be the Son of the Most High, command these stones to be made bread. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but every word that proceedeth out of his mouth, every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High. Then the devil taketh him up into a holy city and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple. And he saith unto him, if thou be the Son of the Most High, cast thyself down. For it is written that he shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and their hands, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. Yahweh said unto him, it is written that thou shalt not tempt the Lord God thy power. Right? The Lord Yahweh is thy power. Again, the devil taketh him into an exceedingly high mountain, and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world, and all the glories of them. And he saith unto him, all these things I will give thee, if thou fall down and worship me. And that's what the rock just told him. I'll give you all these things: money, fame, clout, riches, anything for generational wealth for you, your wife, your family, anything hearts could desire. I can make that happen for you. Just give me your soul. That's what he asked him. All right, it's the same thing that Satan tried to tempt the Lord with. So what did the Lord say? Verse 10, it says, then saith Yahushua unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written that thou shalt worship the Lord thy power, and him only shalt thou serve. So let's say Cody Rhodes does take the moral high grounds, and he says, get thee this behind me, Rock. I'm not gonna do it. I'm the people's champion. I don't want to sell out. Fuck you in the high horse you rode in on. Well, what do you think is going to happen to him then? This is the final boss, right? Which gives the connotation of, someone who is superior, someone who has authority over you, all right? Which these elites, they believe that they have authority over you. They believe that they're the final boss, that they have the last laugh and the final say so. All right, last time Cody Rhodes, defied The Rock, as they spoke about it, last year it was pretty brutal. I mean, it's wrestling, we know it's fake, but a bump is a bump. When you get slammed, you get slammed. And what The Rock was doing, he had this leather weight belt, and he was literally whooping his ass. You can see the belt marks and the welts on his back. But it just gives the connotation of there'll be consequences. If you say no, there's gonna be some consequences. That's just like if you say no to this MOT to the B, there will be consequences, right? Revelation 13:16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. But let me jump back up to verse 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So if you're not going along with Esau's plan, he's just going to take you out the picture. All right? And if Cody Rhodes doesn't go along with The Rock's plan, he's going to try to take him out the picture. Which I know it's a TV show. I'm not saying he's literally going to take him out of the picture. I understand that. But this is the subliminal message that's been pumped in millions and millions and millions of people's homes. This on the minds of millions of people. Well, what if I was Cody Rhodes? You have people out there with Cody Rhodes signs, people with, everybody sings the song when he comes out. Some people got the belt, people got shirts, all kind of merchandise and things like that. So people have already put themselves in Cody Rhodes' situation. Wow, he's the WWE champion. Must be cool to be Cody Rhodes. Well, Cody Rhodes just got offered the deal of a lifetime to sell his soul. So what if you were offered that deal? Do you see what I'm saying? This is the image that are going in millions of people's minds. And as The Rock said, The Rock owns TKO. He owns WWE pretty much. He's in charge. So when the powers that be that are in charge make you an offer that you can't refuse, do you refuse that offer? Let's get a couple of scriptures. This is Luke chapter 6 and 24. It says, "But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation." Right? You're not gonna, if you're how can I put this? The scripture said that the world would love its own, right? So if you're getting that worldly love, then you're not gonna get the love of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. We're not worried about the world. We're not selling our soul. You have Israelites who did though. Let's back it up real quick. Excuse me. Come on. You got this guy right here, right? The so-called God sent comforter, right? Who sold his soul? Who? Let me see. Let me see. He had a Lamborghini, but these pictures are 10 years old. Let's see if we got the action figure. Come on. He had the action figure. Come on. What's his name? Tazadakia. There we go. You see, he sold out. He sold out. It's being spoken about. You got some Israelites riding around in Hellcats and Chargers with no jobs. How do you do that? You sell out. You got this guy. Bishop Nate, who has a current estimated worth of about $4 million. Well, that was according to last year. This says that he has in 2023. He has an estimated worth of about 150 million. That's crazy. 150 million, or this one says 10 million. So who knows what the true number is? It could be a lot more, especially if he did sell out. I can't say with 100% truth that he did, but I know he's been changing the doctrine like fucking diapers at a daycare. What would a profit of man if he should gain the whole world and lose his own soul? This is Mark 10:25. It says, "It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of the Most High." Why? Because when you got riches, you're gonna give cares about this life, cares about this world. You know, doing this work ain't your main priority. All right. There's nothing wrong with money. Money is a defense, but the love of money is the root of all evil. Right? That love, that chase, you know, it'll corrupt. This is Matthew chapter 6 and verse 20. It says, "But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, wherein neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break in nor steal." Right? Our treasure's not laid or in the rock. We're not depending on man to make our dreams come true, to give us generational wealth and everything we ever wanted or needed or asked for. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to give us that and more. Like he was saying, we're right here. Cody's right here. He can take him right here. Hey, yeah, Yahweh Shem Yahushai can take us up and up and up and up and up. I can't even go high enough. We're going to have spiritual power. The rock can't give you that. The Lord said that his house has many mansions. All right, meaning these different planets. The rock can't give you that. We're going to have lands and titles and slaves. The rock can't give you all of that. We're going to have new bodies that won't be subject to sin. The rock can't give you that. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, this was very profound to me, just based off the visual of him blatantly asking him, you know, I want your soul. A lot of people are going to have a choice to make. Everybody's going to have a choice to make, according to the scriptures. Let's get that. The day of temptation. Give me 1 second. This is Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try all them that dwell upon the earth." So everyone's going to be tempted with this MOT to the B. Everyone's going to be subject to that hour of temptation. All right. We have to keep our moral goodness. We have to realize, like I said, there's something better on the other side. That this place is temporal. This place is temporary. All right. This is not a forever rulership. This is not a forever kingdom. We're looking for something that's going to be everlasting. We're going to live everlasting life. So we can't get caught up on the carnalities of this world. So, Lord's will, that was edifying, and I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Give double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, all the men, the women, and the children who follow. Shalom.